So in my last video about Helluva Boss, poking a little bit more fun at the show, I'm on my hater arc, okay? I'll admit it, I'm on my hater arc. A lot of people commented about the fact that the scene I chose that was the most, tonal whiplash I'd felt in the show wasn't actually the one that gave most people the most tonal whiplash. That was in the most recent episode, with the Stolas torture scene, or when they had a life or death fight scene against one of the previously most intimidating villains in the show, juxtaposed against a visit to the doctors, with upbeat music playing in the background, giving you the sensation that none of this is really that deep, huh? Only to then immediately transfer the tone right back to being super serial when they find out that Stolas is really gravely injured. But I want to focus on one moment specifically that just really encapsulates this entire episode for me. Stryker is trying to do his thing, right? He's trying to give Stolas the royal treatment because his wife hates him. And Stryker is genuinely torturing Stolas, and he's doing a pretty good job of it so far. And then he goes and he breaks Stolas' leg. And Stolas has this little one-liner that he says in response to that, right?
Blitz handles me rougher than that in bed.
But the way that it's directed, the way that it's shot, it's like you're supposed to laugh at it. And I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to be like, oh, Stolas is trying to get under Stryker's skin because he wants to, fuck with the guy torturing him because he doesn't want him knowing how much this actually hurts him. You can kind of hear it in the way that Stolas' voice actor is delivering the scene, and that's cool, that's awesome. But they could have done it, a little differently to make that, come through more, but sure, whatever. But then they do the joke again.
Nice try. Blitz's knife is bigger and hits so much deeper.
And then they do it again.
Being a smartass, hmm? Cause once I split your neck open and let you choke on your own blue blood, you won't be worth any more than the tombstone you'll be buried under.
Blitzy says far dirtier things to me with much sharper objects at my throat.
So when Stryker then threatens later in the episode that he's gonna gouge out Stolas' eyes, I'm sorry if I'm not really too invested and I don't really care anymore about Stryker's threat, because not only have you lowered him down to that of less than the cherubs, you've also somehow made it so that I now impulsively expect, rather than someone giving a phone call, rather than Moxxie and Millie barging in, no, what I entirely expect to happen is Stolas to open his mouth and say that Blitz has blinded me by his passion more times than you could ever muster. If you want me to take your villains seriously, stop making them into fucking jokes.
Are you seriously judging me right now?
I'm just